Once, a ticket collector was making his rounds through a crowded train, and when he noticed an old, worn out wallet lying beneath a seat, he picked it up. Inside were a few currency notes and a small picture of Lord Krishna. Holding up the wallet, he called out, "Whose wallet is this?" An elderly man slowly stood up. "It is mine." The ticket collector smiled politely. "I'm glad you've come forward, that you will have to prove it's yours." The old man nodded and quietly replied, "It has a picture of Lord Krishna inside." The collector chuckled. "That's hardly any proof. Anyone can keep a picture of Krishna in a wallet." And with curiosity he asked, "Tell me, why don't you have your own photograph in it?" The old man held the wallet gently in his hand. After a long pause, he began to speak. "When I was a young schoolboy, my father gifted me this wallet. So naturally, I kept his photograph inside. As I grew into a youngster like anyone else, I became fascinated with my own self. I admired my youthful face, my thick black hair. So I replaced my father's photograph with my own. Then I got married." A gentle smile appeared on his face. "My wife became the center of my world. So I removed my photograph and placed hers in the wallet." His eyes became moist. A few years later, we were blessed with a beautiful daughter. The day she was born, she stole my heart completely. Without a second thought, I replaced my wife's photograph with my little daughter's. He stopped speaking for a minute. The entire compartment had fallen silent. Then, in a soft voice, he continued, "Years passed. My parents left this world. Then my beloved wife also passed away. My daughter is happily married now. She loves me very much, but she's busy raising her own children." He slowly looked at the picture of Krishna inside the wallet. And that is when finally I understood. Throughout my life, I kept replacing one photograph with another. My father, myself, my wife, my daughter. But there is one person whose place never needed to change. If only I had placed Krishna's picture in my wallet from the very beginning, I would never have needed to replace it. For he alone has been with me in every stage of my life. And he alone will remain with me forever. The ticket collector stood speechless. Without saying another word, he gently returned the wallet. And when the train stopped at the very next station, he quietly walked to a small bookstall. He took out his own wallet, removed his own photograph, got a small picture of Krishna, and carefully placed it in his friends. This story leaves us with a beautiful question. Who occupies the most treasured place in the wallet of your heart? Lord Sri Krishna answers in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 5, text number 29. Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram surudam sarva bhutanam nyatva mam shanti mritchati. And the well-wishing friend of every living being. And one who understands this attains true peace. Srila Prabhupada explains that Krishna is the eternal friend who never abandons us. Parents, spouse, children, and friends enrich our lives, but every worldly relationship is bound by time. Krishna alone accompanies us through every moment of our eternal journey, always guiding us toward our highest good. This Friendship Day, let us thank all the wonderful friends the Lord has sent into our lives. But above all, let us strengthen our friendship with that one friend who has always been on our side, our eternal well-wisher, Surudam Sarva Bhutanam, Lord Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna.